Confessing to something horrifying online sounds insane. Yet people do it anyway. One Reddit user admitted to helping cause someone's death. Another revealed how he stole an entire college education. And one confession was so disturbing that thousands of people tried to identify the person behind the screen. Today, we're diving into 5 of the most disturbing Reddit confessions ever posted. We'll start with the strange ones. And end with a confession so dark that many people still debate whether it should have been investigated as a homicide. I'm DokuCore X. And this is 5 most disturbing Reddit confessions. The Confession Bear Murder. Back in 2013, Reddit was obsessed with a meme called Confession Bear. The format was simple. You admitted something embarrassing. Maybe you lied to your parents. Maybe you cheated on a test. Maybe you blamed the dog for something you did. Then one user posted a confession that wasn't funny. Not even close. The post claimed that his sister's boyfriend had a severe substance problem and often became violent. Then came the confession. He claimed that he intentionally gave the man a fatal amount of substances. Authorities ruled the death an overdose. And nobody ever suspected foul play. At first, people assumed it was dark humor. Then the user returned and posted something that changed everything. He wrote, "There's some truth to it. I'm just not saying which part." That single sentence transformed a meme into a potential murder confession. Reddit users immediately began investigating. They searched years of his posts. His comments. His social media. His personal information. And within hours, internet detectives believed they had identified him. The alleged confession spread across blogs, forums, and news sites. People contacted law enforcement. The FBI reportedly received tips. A police investigation was opened. Then suddenly, the user vanished. To this day, nobody knows whether the confession was real. But the internet never forgot it. And this next confession wasn't a joke at all. In early 2024, a Reddit post appeared with a shocking title. "I've built my entire life and career on lies and fraud." The author didn't sound guilty. He sounded proud. He explained how he had manipulated his way into an elite American university. According to his confession, everything started in high school. He altered his grades. Created fake academic records. Pretended to be school administrators. And used artificial intelligence to help write his application essays. Most universities rejected him. One didn't. Not only did he get accepted, he received a full scholarship. But even that wasn't enough. He wanted more money. So he created a fake story that his father had died from cancer. To support the lie, he created a fake death certificate. The university believed him. They increased his financial aid. For months, nobody suspected anything. Then he made one mistake. He bragged about it on Reddit. One reader became furious. He began investigating. And what he discovered changed everything. The Reddit account followed only one university. The photos matched campus buildings. The details matched a single student. University officials launched an investigation. Months later, the student was arrested. His entire life collapsed because of one anonymous Reddit post. And somehow, our next confession is even worse. The man who confessed to a hit-and-run 30 years later. Imagine carrying a secret for 3 decades. Then deciding to tell millions of strangers online. That's exactly what happened in 2025. Someone asked Reddit, "What's the worst thing you've ever done?" Most answers were harmless. One wasn't. A user claimed he had been involved in a fatal hit-and-run accident in California back in 1996. He even provided the exact intersection. People thought he was lying. Until someone checked. The location matched a real unsolved case. A woman had died. Her child survived. The driver had escaped. And nobody was ever caught. Then users asked the question everyone wanted answered. Were you drunk? His answer was simple. Yes. The internet exploded. Thousands demanded justice. Screenshots were sent to police. People searched for clues. But investigators noticed something strange. One critical detail didn't match the original reports. Had someone confessed to a real crime? Or had they simply memorized details from an old newspaper article? To this day, nobody knows. But the real case remains unsolved. And the next confession involved someone who was actively running from police while posting on Reddit. Most wanted criminals disappear. This one logged into Reddit. In 2017, police in Canada were searching for a man accused of killing his girlfriend. Authorities believed he had fled the country. Then suddenly, a post appeared. The title read, "Wanted for murder, my side." The author admitted responsibility. But he claimed it had been self-defense. He explained what happened. Shared photographs. Uploaded messages. And promised he would eventually surrender. The internet couldn't believe it. The story spread everywhere. Police quickly identified the post as potential evidence. But while everyone was reading his confession, he was still running. For months, he stayed hidden. Yet he continued posting online. Then he made another unbelievable decision. He contacted the victim's mother. Using a fake account. And blamed her for her daughter's death. Eventually, authorities found him. Not because of his confession. Not because of Reddit. But completely by accident during another criminal investigation. Years later, he was convicted. And sentenced to life in prison. But our final confession may be the darkest one ever posted on Reddit. The dark web dealer's confession. The post began with a sentence nobody expected. "I am responsible for several deaths." The author claimed he had once operated a successful illegal marketplace business on the dark web. He sold dangerous substances. Everything was organized. Every order tracked. Every shipment recorded. Until one day, he made a mistake. He sold two substances. One relatively mild. The other extremely lethal. They looked identical. While packaging orders, he accidentally switched them. At first, he didn't realize what happened. Then the messages started arriving. One customer said their friend had died. Then another. And another. According to his confession, 4 people lost their lives because of his mistake. He immediately shut down his operation. Never sold again. And spent the rest of his life carrying the guilt. What disturbed readers most wasn't the confession itself. It was the response. Thousands of Reddit users expressed sympathy. Not because they approved of what happened. But because they believed they were witnessing someone being destroyed by their own conscience. The confession still exists online today. And nobody knows who wrote it. These confessions didn't ruin people's lives. Their decisions did. The confession was simply the moment the rest of the world found out. And maybe that's the most disturbing part of all. Because no matter how anonymous you think you are online, sometimes the truth wants to be found. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. And let me know in the comments. Which confession disturbed you the most?